Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for you this week. Let's see what's to come this upcoming week. Okay, so something. Oh, I didn't know that was two cards. Something about a false twin flame. Okay, maybe they're gonna come and communicate to you out of the blue. They could be short. Okay, dark eyes. Apparently they've seen you but didn't speak. Okay, this was last month. Okay, last month. They want to know, how do you know everything? How do you know everything? Something about you need, you're going to be needing, you're going to be needing a cleansing. Okay. Something about a protection ritual. You need to do a protection ritual this upcoming week. Something about music. So maybe you need to listen to some like hertz and frequency music, sound bowl music, something to just help cleanse you and, you know, help get your vibrations going, your frequency going. Okay. Something about you need to release baggage with this false twin flame or something. So it could be a karmic in your energy. I don't know what that is. Let me go a little nap. They were aggressive. Okay, they were aggressive. So they could be coming out of the woodwork this week, this upcoming week, to talk to you about something. Maybe telling you they've seen you and they didn't speak, right? So what else is going to happen this week? Something about a friend, a childhood friend to be exact. They know you're a medium, okay? So they might need your help channeling some energy. Maybe they need your help communicating to a passed over loved one. And this is going to be very healing for this friend. So maybe they found out that you're very much so in tune, okay? So they're gonna be contacting you for maybe a reading or something like that. Maybe this person gave mean girl vibes. Maybe she bullied you, right? Low key, but she needs your help. So there could be a light at the end of the tunnel there. Someone needs your help to heal. Okay, so that's what's coming. Let's dig deeper. What's coming for Sagittarius this week? This upcoming week? What's coming for Sagittarius this week, upcoming week? I feel like there's a mosquito in here. Sagittarius, what's coming? That's enough. Too many cards. Okay, so Sagittarius, what's to come for this upcoming week? You're definitely about to experience a loss, but this loss is going to help you step into your Empress energy, okay? This loss, or something about, you're gonna have to basically understand that, give or take, something may not pan out the way that you expect it to. Okay, or could be married. You could be getting married to an Empress. Okay. Nothing bad about it or anything. Just there's some expectations. It could be something, maybe it's ending too, like something about a marriage is ending. or that there is something to look forward to within a marriage, like an inheritance or something like that. With an Empress, someone who's fruitful, divine, the unknown, the long-awaited possibilities. Okay, something about that. Maybe crying over spilled milk about something. That maybe somebody missed out on an Empress, but there's still something there. Like, there's still something there to be celebrated or something, or to be thankful for. Yeah. Something about someone has to leave an Empress, like leave it alone, let go. There might be a little bit regret, but gotta let go. Because fortune is here. This Empress is due for a new beginning, fortune, inheritance. So again, inheritance is here, okay, for an Empress. That's what's coming up this week. Some changes in your financial, your finance. Maybe you'll be hearing some good news about a business deal or something that you've been long awaiting. Maybe inheritance or just something to help you. And someone's jealous that you're going to be receiving this inheritance. Okay, they're trying to basically cause imbalances so that you don't receive this inheritance. Someone desires your inheritance, so they don't want to. They don't want to meet you halfway, or they don't want to be actually equally a part of something that you're a part of in order to help this fortune and like inheritance, like help with it or something. They just want to reap some type of benefit. Like they don't actually want to be balanced enough. So someone's not balanced enough but they desire it. Okay, and they're trying to knock you off your balance so that you don't obtain it. Though they want you to obtain it, but they want to be a part of it or something like that. Hold on. Someone's sad that they can't be a part of this profit. Someone said they can't profit, and someone said they can't be a part of this success. And they're imbalanced. It's something about there was no reciprocation with give or take. So this person cannot be a part of this. They didn't give to it, so you definitely can't take from it. I mean, it's crazy. And someone's embarrassed that they can't come. Someone's embarrassed they can't come along on this journey to this inheritance, to this wealth, to something, to abundance, success, a fortune here. Someone really thought that they could finesse and thought that they could have an easy ride along with you to this fortune and success, but they can't. They can't come. A lot of people trying to steal people's destinies, inheritance, things of that nature, steal from people. Someone's really trying to stop someone from being able to be a part of this. I feel like someone's trying to stop this Empress, which could be you, Sagittarius, right? That obviously, like, somebody's trying to stop you from adding on to somebody's foundation, because there's a inheritance, there is a fortune, there's success there, abundance. Someone's trying to basically prevent you from being able to add on to this wealth, though you have a lot to add on to. I mean, you have a lot to bring to the table. Someone trying to stop you from being able to add onto this destiny, this fortune, or be a part of it, because they feel like they should be a part of it. But somebody's doing something dishonestly. I mean, that's just dishonest, period. That's not a good thing to do. You shouldn't be worried about somebody else and what they have going on, especially if you had a chance to be a part of it or something you didn't reciprocate. So bad news is going to come for this Queen of Swords in reverse. Some bad news is going to come about in basically in regards to, they thought they was doing something spiritually, but they done fucked up. And they're about to see, the news they're about to be receiving is about to confirm that they fucked up, pretty much. Remember, we have marriage here. This is a divine union. And that's what the secret is. This is a divine union, and people are fucking with you guys, but they don't know that y'all divine as fuck, that y'all spiritual. Okay? They don't know that. Alright. So, oh, they're in for some trouble. Seems like everybody is these days. Yeah, somebody's manipulating the energy of an Empress. Okay, creating illusions, trying to confuse an Empress. Though this Empress is very ambitious, okay, very ambitious, but somebody's doing spell work definitely to make it seem like this Empress is not. This Empress is down to earth, material wealth, values. This Empress definitely has a lot of value to add on to this destiny. So basically, divine union, two destinies, two fortunes coming together, and someone's mad that they aren't a part of it. You have a Queen of Swords in reverse, and you also have a King of Cups in reverse. It's giving two parties here. Everybody is trying to avoid a transformation. So somebody's gone absent. Somebody's nowhere to be found right now. While in the midst of all this shit is going down, someone is nowhere to be found. When they have to answer a calling for a transformation, they're nowhere to be found. Because what they've been doing, they're ashamed. Someone's acting very immature because you and your person are happy, Sagittarius. You and your person are so happy. And someone's acting very immature about this. I feel like these two parties are. They're being very immature in many ways. My crown chakra is tingling like crazy. Definitely onto something. Someone has unpaid karmic debt. Okay? So you in your divine You and your twin flame could have unpaid debt. So you had to close out these 2 cycles. These 2 people don't want to end the cycle. They don't want to close out the cycle. Okay. And they're giving up. They don't want to transform. They don't want to learn the lessons. They're pretty much giving up. And they're about to end up in poverty because of what they've been doing. There's regret here. That would make sense for people being MIA, not talking, not communicating. Oh yeah, this okay, so these 2 parties are very sad. They're very sad. Very sad. Oh, my battery's low. Very sad that you have come into that you are finally in a union with your divine counterpart. And you both are complete with each other. You both are fulfilled. You both are whole. You guys have accomplished doing the work together. You both have healed. You both have done the work. You both have went within. You both have definitely ascended. And so now you're unstoppable for real. You guys have leveled up. There's a knot in here and it's killing me. Monitoring ass spirits. Talk to me about the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords in reverse did something really bad. To your counterpart. They made it seem like they didn't have a belief system or they didn't have a foundation. Okay. They made it seem like they were rebellious, not conforming, ignorant though. Although it may seem like they break traditions, it may not have been in a positive way. So it's something about like they wanted to cast a lot of illusions. Everyone has been casting a lot of illusions. They manipulated the energy of your counterpart, making it seem like they didn't know which way to go. They didn't know about like belief systems, leadership, spirituality, things like that. They wanted your counterpart to come off as very ignorant. And now that everything's backfiring, now that they're about to receive some news, so these 2 people in your energy, they're connected to you. They're connected to you or your divine counterpart. These people are about to receive some bad news. And I mean, it's just news, but for them it's going to be bad. Something that they're about to basically find out that y'all are really divine and that you really are inseparable and are meant to be. That's going to create a lot of conflict. These 2 people aren't going to be happy about this. And let's see. Because the secret that's coming out is that what they've been doing, they didn't know that was divine. But now that shit is backfiring, they're about to see for themselves that everything they've been trying to do hasn't done anything to y'all. That y'all are getting stronger, getting more powerful. Y'all are doing the work together. Y'all are ascending, transforming. This is the secret. This is what's going to be revealed. That they shouldn't have done anything to y'all. You know what they also say? You never know who is a child of the Creator. Light, angels. You don't know who's an angel. That's why you be nice to people, you be kind. But if you're not happy with yourself, you're not happy with anything else, right? So they're going to be gossiping about a proposal. These parties are going to be gossiping about a proposal, a commitment, an offer between you and your divine counterpart. And that's what's going to make these parties feel sad. They're going to try and siphon through the sexual energy. They're going to try to make it seem like someone's lustful. This could have been a wound for an Empress here. An Empress here doesn't like lustful energy, and so they're going to try to cast illusions that someone's lustful. That someone doesn't want to be committed to. That someone's going to be basically giving into pleasure and an affair or something. Please. They might be trying to do some sex magic so that, like, while I have sex or something might trigger an Empress here. They try to manipulate the emotions of this relationship to make it seem like y'all rushing when it's never rushing. If y'all are divine counterparts, it's always going to just go. It's gonna feel like it's rushed, but it's not, because divine timing is divine timing. So y'all energy are matching each other. The vibrations, the frequency is matching. It's aligning, so nothing's rushed. Y'all time are different because y'all had past lives together. So when you meet each other in the physical, you already knew each other in the 3D, the 5D, right? And the spiritual, right? You guys already knew each other. You knew each other in your past lives. So when you meet in the physical, time feels like it's nothing because you already know each other. Your souls already know each other. You speak to each other, right? That's what's being revealed. That's going to be the truth. That you guys are past life lovers. You guys are soulmates. You're meant to be together. Divine. It's a spiritual connection. It's beyond what the eye can see. The creator doesn't play. And everybody around is probably going to be like, oh, y'all rushing. Y'all y'all never had no divine counterpart. Y'all never had no spiritual connection or spiritual union. This is all happening now. So this is what's coming up this week, is that you're going to realize, and that people are going to realize around you that this is a very spiritual connection. This is very divine, that this is meant to happen. This is meant to be. It's something about everybody's going to feel your energy. But these parties try to stop this from happening. So you're going to see these two parties are going to be very sad. They're going to be MIA. They don't want to talk. They might be anger. They're going to have conflict. They want to argue. It's going to come. So be prepared for that. But don't stoop down to the level. Too much. I don't understand why. I'm getting very hot. Somebody's going to be getting mad. As time keeps going, some people, they're getting mad. Conflict is coming. Okay, we ain't doing all that. Yeah, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. It's going to be conflict, okay? Chaos. People might get sick. Things are going to backfire. Anything, hospital, accidents, anything. Everything that they've been doing is going to backfire, okay? All right, Sagittarius, this is your reading. Peace.